Welcome, wise souls, to another enlightening episode here at the We Are What We Eat channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey through the ever-changing landscape of nutrition, tailored specifically for those of us who have seen a few more trips around the sun. Yes, we're talking about life after 50, the age where we discover both the subtleties and the significance of our dietary choices. But before we spill the beans, let's talk about the undeniable truth. As the candles multiply on our birthday cakes, our bodies go through some changes. We might lose a bit of our youthful resilience, but guess what? We gain a whole lot of wisdom, experience, and the right to eat cake for breakfast if we feel like it, once in a while. That's the beauty of growing old, folks. As we age, our nutritional needs shift. And what worked for us in our 20s might not cut it anymore. We're talking about the subtle differences, the little tweaks that can make a big impact. But don't worry, this isn't about deprivation or turning our plates into a black and white movie. It's about embracing the colorful, nutrient-packed goodness that fuels our vibrant lives. At around 50, our metabolism may slow down, our energy levels might fluctuate, and our nutritional needs evolve. But fear not, my friends, for knowledge is our most potent ally. Today, we'll delve into the foods that may no longer serve us as gracefully as they once did, and explore the nourishing delights that can support us on this marvelous ride. Now, I want you to close your eyes and picture yourself on a small boat rowing towards paradise. The water gently glides through the oars and splashes ever so slightly on your arms, then on your face. The sun reflects soothing rays and glistens over the water in the distance as you near your destination. We have just landed. Now it's time to explore. Number 1, fast food. While fast food poses health risks for individuals of all ages, it is particularly bad for people over 50. Why? Because our bodies change as we age and begin to need different things from the food we eat. Here are a few reasons why you should cut back on fast food if you're over 50 and you want to try to stay more healthy. It is high in calories. A fast food restaurant can pack on more than 1,000 calories from just one item. It's high in sodium, which increases blood pressure and is dangerous for older adults who are already at risk for hypertension or high blood pressure. It lacks nutrients essential to good health as you age, like fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that come from fresh fruits and vegetables. Number 2, carbonated beverages. They are one of the worst things you can drink if you're over 50 and want to stay healthy. They tend to contain high amounts of sugar, which can lead to diabetes and other health problems. Soda also contains phosphoric acid, which can destroy calcium in your bones. If you drink soda on a regular basis, it will also increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. The American Diabetes Association recommends limiting sugar intake to less than 10% of your total daily calories. That's about 50 grams for men and around 40 grams for women. That means if you're eating 2,000 calories per day, and most people are, then no more than 200 of those calories should come from sugar. That's not much at all. But many of us end up having much more sugar than that on a daily basis. Soda isn't just bad because of the sugar. It also has artificial sweeteners that can make your skin look older. One of the worst things is it doesn't even keep you hydrated. It can actually increase your thirst. If you're looking for a healthier drink, try water with a squeeze of lemon or lime and a pinch of sea salt for some added electrolytes. Or you can make your own fizzy drink by mixing real fruit juice with sparkling water, if it's that carbonated sensation you're after. Number 3, white bread and pasta. For many years, pasta and white bread have been popular foods all over the world. They're used in lots of different recipes, like Italian dishes with pasta and sandwiches with white bread. But have you ever thought that these foods might not be good for you as you get older? White bread and pasta can make your blood sugar levels go up quickly and then drop fast. This can leave you feeling hungry again soon after eating them. And who wants to feel hungry all the time? Also, white bread can raise your cholesterol levels over time. But there's good news. Instead of white bread or pasta, you can choose whole grains like brown rice or quinoa instead of pasta, and sprouted Ezekiel as opposed to white bread. These grains don't cause big spikes in your blood sugar levels. They're better for your heart health as well because they don't raise your cholesterol levels as much. So next time you're choosing what to eat, consider picking whole grains instead of processed ones. Moving on to number 4, processed meats. Meat can be tough on your health, especially if you're over 50. Processed meats like sausage, hot dogs, and deli meats are some of the worst culprits. They're usually packed with unhealthy things like saturated fat, high sodium, and nitrates, which are all chemicals linked to potential cancer risks. If you're looking for a healthier protein source, try swapping out processed meats for lean cuts of fresh meat such as chicken breast or fish. Even though processed meats might be quick and easy, they often come with a lot of added sugar. This extra sugar can up your chances of heart disease and diabetes. So it's a good idea to steer clear and opt for healthier options instead. Number 5, dairy with added sugar. Dairy products are often considered a healthy choice for us, as they are a rich source of calcium and protein, 2 nutrients that are essential to the health of your bones. But did you know that many dairy products also contain added sugar? Dairy products with added sugar are a serious health concern for anyone over 50. The best way to avoid this problem is to make sure you read the ingredient list on your products. If you see any form of sugar listed, such as corn syrup or evaporated cane juice, just try to skip it and find something else without any added sugars. Also, you can consider getting calcium from dark leafy greens such as kale or spinach, and you'll be getting the nutrients that will keep your bones strong while staying away from the dairy products with those added sugars. Number 6, grain-fed meat. You've probably heard that eating too much red meat isn't great for your health, but not all red meat is the same. There's a big difference between grain-fed and grass-fed red meat. So don't worry at all. You don't have to say goodbye to that steak just yet. Red meat in general has been linked to heart disease and cancer, but grain-fed red meat might even be worse than any other type. This is because the cows that eat grain are often injected with antibiotics and hormones, which can end up in the meat itself. These chemicals can raise the risk of cancer tremendously. On the other hand, grass-fed beef is a better option. It has less unhealthy fats and cholesterol compared to grain-fed beef. This is because grass-fed cows eat their natural diet, which is full of grass. Plus, grass-fed beef has more vitamins and antioxidants, such as vitamin A and E. So, if you're a fan of steak, choose grass-fed beef. It might be the healthier choice for you. And if you want to go that extra mile, opt for the grass-fed, grass-finished meat. This means that the animals are on a natural grass-fed diet until their last meal. Number 7 is a well-known trap we all fall for: low-fat or fat-free products. You might have noticed that low-fat or fat-free processed foods are popular these days. But here's the thing: they might not be as good for you as they seem. Processed low-fat foods often have more sugar than the full-fat versions. This extra sugar can lead to problems such as obesity and diabetes. Plus, since they're made from refined flour and sugars, they don't give your body much protein or fiber. So you end up eating a lot of empty calories, with no nutritional value. Another issue is when you take the fat out from these foods, such as cheese or chocolate, you also lose some of the important nutrients. For example, cheese is packed with vitamin B12, calcium, and potassium, which are all important for staying healthy, especially as you age. So, while low-fat foods might seem like a good idea, they might not be the best choice for your health in the long run. Number 8, fried foods. Fried foods taste great, but they're not the healthiest option. They tend to be high in fat, salt, and sometimes trans fats, which is not a good mix for your health. Eating too many fried foods can also lead to weight gain because they have much more calories than foods that are baked or grilled. The good news is there are plenty of other tasty ways to enjoy your favorite fried foods without all of the downsides. You can try cooking them using methods like baking or using an air fryer instead of frying them in oil. These alternatives still give you that crispy texture you love without all the extra unhealthy stuff. Number 9, refined grains. If you're over 50 and aiming to stay healthy, it's a good idea to limit or avoid refined grains. These grains go through processing to become flour, which is used in bread, pasta, breakfast cereals, and other baked goods. During this process, they lose their fiber-rich bran and germ layers, which contain many important nutrients. As a result, refined grains offer very few nutrients while adding high amounts of carbs and sugar to your diet. Instead, consider opting for whole grains, which retain these essential nutrients and offer better overall nutrition. Number 10, excess sodium. Sodium is a mineral your body needs, but in small amounts. Having too much of it can raise your blood pressure and increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. The Institute of Medicine suggests that adults should consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. However, most people end up consuming between 3,400 to 4,700 milligrams daily, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Excess sodium often comes from processed foods like canned soups, fast food, restaurant meals with sauces, cheese sauce on frozen dinners, and various condiments. These sources can easily add up and lead to a higher sodium intake than what is recommended for maintaining good health. We trust that this list of foods to steer clear of after turning 50 has offered valuable insight so you can make healthier dietary choices. For further guidance on what foods are beneficial for individuals over 50, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We post informative videos every Friday. Our next video will cover foods you should eat if you're over 50. These foods are essential for maintaining vitality and well-being. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. And remember, we make these videos so you can better your health and therefore better yourself. Stay healthy, my friends.